Yep, you read the title. Hey everyone, it's me, Blue Under, and yeah, Pixgun's coming to Steam.
And trust me, I didn't even believe it myself until I was like, wait a minute, this spells Steam. And yeah, I'll be talking about it today. And before we begin, like, subscribe as usual. We are actually pretty close now to 150, but let's just get into the discussion. So over the past few days, Pixgun has been doing this, word cross thing to signify something big. And, well, we figured out today, after literally, it was kind of obvious from the beginning, though.
This was the first one out of all of them, so, well, it's obvious. Egg is the answer here. So, what do? Put egg right there. And then the next question is, what is a close-range good weapon? Well, it's obvious, melee. This next hit is basically a heavy weapon that will rock a gunfight, and it's deadly. Hint, deadly. What goes with deadly? Beat. And finally, to complete the name of the tactic where 3 categories of which weapons are used, 3, cat, and finally, spam. And what does that spell? That's right, Steam, baby. This game is coming to Steam. But I think we all have a question. Why is it coming to Steam? Well, think about it. People on PC could easily get the game now and basically show their skills with a computer with it.
By meaning, this could actually give more business decisions to people who are on computer, and strictly on computer. Plus, gifting a friend, their friends on Steam. Honestly, we could have seen this coming from a mile away, but we didn't. I bet this was from the start they planned to do this. Have the gift friend system and port it onto Steam so they can have the accessibility to put give things on Steam, like trading. Honestly, in my eyes, this is probably the best business decision Pixgun has made it in a long time. Putting this on Steam really could put more accessibility into players and gain more player base. And that's huge. Knowing the fact that Pixgun is literally right next to TF2, another shooter game, which is basically kind of better than in every way, even though, it's funny because I have an entire series about it. Go watch the Sojo video. It literally came out today. But yeah, it's kind of cool seeing them next to each other now. And here's the thing. The fact that Steam even approved of this is like big for Pixgun entirely. More profit could come their way because of literally having this on Steam. So honestly, out of getting rid of the ultimatum and putting this on Steam, yeah, I kind of see why they put on Steam. For one, like I said, the ultimatum literally is their moneymaker, and 2, now with Steam, they can get even more money with, computer players. But now comes another question. What does this mean for the future of Pixgun? Does this mean the computer meta is going to be real, and that means, like, ultimatum, Christmas ultimatum meta is still going to be real with the, what I call the technical meta, but, does that mean that computer meta is going to be actually real? Well, yes and no, in my opinion. There are people that are really good with computer, shooter games, and now putting Pixgun on here, yeah, we're going to see a lot of competitive gameplay with computer players as well, instead of, just mobile, controller and, iPad players. But honestly, it's kind of about time, because honestly, computer has been kind of dead with the game, even though technically I think it is on computer, though. But now that it's on Steam, computer players are going to flush to this game really quick. So honestly, yeah, that's basically most of it for, the Steam thing. And honestly, this is, their best move yet of this entire year. Because honestly, it's just been updates with just, the usual battle pass, the usual weapons. Instead of this time, we got 3, but honestly, I don't know. Maybe next time we'll get 4, again, but I don't know. Anything could happen at this point. And also, another thing I wanted to talk about that's kind of minor is, well, not really minor, but actually kind of game-changing, is the fact that you can switch to your Apple account now with Android or Apple to Android. And I see that as actually big, and honestly, it could have been in the game whiles ago. But honestly, I mean, now it's here, and honestly, it should have been there from the beginning. But I mean, now it's there, I guess, so yeah. I mean, Pixgun is actually making good decisions now, I guess. Putting this on Steam and, transferring iPad and, Android, it's finally about time. But I guess all we can do now is just predict what they're going to do next, because with these 2 power moves, I mean, anything could happen at this point. And there's also the Exchanger weapon that is also mythical, which I'm pretty sure might be an event or an exchange. Well, it's literally called the Exchanger, so yeah, I don't know. The name kind of goes with the gift thing, but yeah, I mean, maybe the Exchanger will be an event. Maybe it will be, if you give something to a friend, which that would kind of be maybe cool. I mean, you can get rewards for giving your friend something. I mean, you give something that you give something back. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I kind of see it as cool, I guess. And I think that about wraps everything up that I kind of want to talk about today, because there's a pretty big amount of things that are happening now, but you know, it's 3 big things. Well, I mean, there's one small, another one that's kind of big, and the other one that's really big for the community in itself. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. Hopefully there are more news, so I can, you know, tell you guys as soon as possible, you know, as I should, as a creator. But yeah, like I said before, to like and subscribe. We are, again, close to 150. It would mean the world if you did subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.